All right. So, as y'all know, I still haven't really gotten any sleep from last night. I probably only had like an hour, maybe two of sleep. But someone was really criticizing my life from last night, and calling me a fool, calling me an idiot, saying I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Why the hell would I think the Russians did it, and all this mess. Even though I explained that was my opinion, even towards the end of the life when people were flooding in and saying that Ukraine had blown up the Kakhovka bridge. Or dam, not bridge, dam. Um, I know the Zaporizhzhia, I already said the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant was about to lose power, and that this could really affect the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant as far as their cooling water, which could cause a meltdown. I did not. I did not know because I don't know everything about Ukraine. I did not know that this dam was also connected to the Crimea water system. Otherwise, if I did know that, I would have said that Ukraine did it. I did not know that. I don't know everything about Ukraine. I just know what I report in this war. I just know what I've researched on. I just know what I look up. That doesn't mean I'm wrong about everything. I'm here to try to give my best evaluation to you guys. But for someone to call me an idiot, say I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I've been wrong this whole fucking time, and that I know nothing about warfare or anything, when I have been right about a lot of this situation or these situations, I have been right about Russia invading Ukraine, have been right about the war escalating, about NATO troops being inside of Ukraine, helping Ukraine, even the ones that's supposed to be expecting weapons that's really close to the front lines, even the ones that's been hit in their offices in Ukraine, their bunkers. I've been right about a lot of things. At the same time, I do know I have been wrong about things too. I'm not right about everything. I'm not a perfect channel. We are learning together. I am learning with you guys. And at the same time, I'm not going to be perfect on everything. But I admit when I'm wrong. I do admit when I'm wrong. And with the Russia thing last night, I honestly did think that Russia did it. And more to so, I said Russia did it because I'm always blaming Ukraine for stuff. It's always on the both ends. When I blame Ukraine, I get called pro-Russian. When I blame Russia, then I'm pro-Ukrainian. And I have to keep repeating that I'm not on either side. So really, I was saying, Russia did it because I honestly did think that they did it. And at the same time, I'm showing people that I'm trying to be fair in this war. And on things that I do think that Russia did, I called them out on it. But like I said, I didn't know it was connected to the Crimea water system. If I'd known that, then I would have definitely said Ukraine would have did because that's perfect for their counteroffensive. People would start evacuating. Russia has no water for Crimea. Next, they could probably blow up the bridge, the Crimean bridge, which would trap the Russian forces there. And Ukraine could run their counteroffensive in Crimea. So I didn't really know that it was connected to that. Now that I do know, then yeah, I know that Ukraine did it. Ukraine 100% did this shit. I don't know if y'all heard, but they're talking about Ukraine was, I guess, trying to drop some dirty bombs on Russian territory as well with nuclear components. Do I believe the Russian side on this? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in Russia, I'm not in Ukraine, but that dirty bomb is coming up again, just like the Kakhovka Dam. It was brought up a long time ago. It actually happened. The dirty bomb thing, I do think it's going to happen. The Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant emergency, I do think it's going to happen. Is this going to cause a ceasefire with this dam being hit? I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's going to cause a ceasefire. I don't know if it's going to escalate the situation. NATO has responded to the dam being blown up by calling Russia a terrorist. So, NATO's already on board with blaming Russia, even though Ukraine benefits more from blowing up the bridge. And like Canadian Prepper said last night, this makes you wonder, did they know that they were going to blow up this dam? Did the United States know? Because they all was talking so highly of this counteroffensive from Lindsey Graham to Mark Milley to Anthony Blinken to John Kirby. Like, they all were talking on it. Oh, yeah, Ukraine has a good plan. Yeah, Ukraine has a good... So did y'all know? It seems to me that y'all did know because This was a very, very good plan. Like, I would have never thought that Ukraine would have did that. Now, the only reason I said Russia would have did it is because Ukraine started their counteroffensive. So this could have been to blow off their counteroffensive. But now this makes me to believe, because of what people are starting to think about, Russia said that Ukraine's counteroffensive was failing. So if Russia does desperate things in desperate situations, that means Ukraine probably does the same thing, does desperate things in desperate situations. And I think that they really did blow up this dam because Russia was retaliating good, or they had a good plan to cross that river and go to Odessa or go to Moldova, because y'all know they're trying to get to Moldova too. They're trying to protect Transnistria. Now they won't be able to protect Transnistria real easily because now there's a whole ass huge fucking river of water just flooding down in Ukraine. And if you've seen the videos, I'm gonna post some videos on TikTok. But there's houses floating down the street, down the stream. There's people on top of like on top of hills and shit, like just watching all this fucking water go down the way. It's definitely blown up. There was reports last night from a Russian mayor that said it was not happening, but it's happening. It's definitely, like, there's too many fucking videos. There's too much evidence. I think they're evacuating people now in Kherson, but there won't be able to be nothing in Kherson now for a while, unless Ukraine does the go around. Unless they already crossed, to be honest. If Ukraine does the go around, and their goal is to push Russia back past Crimea, this war is done. This war is done. The Russians have lost. But with saying that, we know what's next. Today they just tested a nuclear weapon. They tested their Yars nuclear weapon, and they're sending out their submarine fleet. If y'all seen my post on YouTube, I think his name is Volodin or something like that. He came out and made a statement and said that NATO is at war with Russia. And yesterday, Lavrov said that Europe chose war. So put all that together, guys, with on top of Mark Milley saying we're at war with China or at confrontation with China, and that if China continues to be aggressive, we're going to be at full-blown war with them. In my eyes, we're already at war with the two. We're just waiting for the shots to be fired. With Russia, I can already argue with people that the shots have been fired. With China, not really. We haven't had, well, we shot down the balloon. Oh, shit, maybe it is. We shot down 4 of those spy balloons. Maybe 5. Maybe 5. I forgot there was another one shot down right after those 4. So, yeah, I guess we could argue that we're in war with China. So, just not like full-blown war. It's going to be that tit for tat until a plane gets shot down, until a ship gets shot or sunk. Then we already know what it is. This is the most lives I've done on YouTube. There's a reason I'm going to YouTube just immediately. I'm going to do a TikTok live this morning, but I wanted to address YouTube and let you guys know, yeah, I was wrong last night. And y'all know I admit when I'm wrong. Even though I did say it was just my opinion was wrong. I do believe now that Ukraine blew up that dam. And after watching a Canadian Prepper, after putting the pieces together myself, because after I heard that it was connected to the Crimea water system, I'm like, oh yeah, Ukraine benefits from this way too fucking much. Now something happens at the nuclear power plant, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. NATO has an excuse to jump into this war really soon. Now we're waiting for the dirty bomb, or we're waiting for the tactical nuke, or we're waiting for Russia to escalate this themselves. So big time bad news. But hey, at least y'all got a reporter that admits when he's wrong, and don't always think that he's right, because no one's always right. No one. I don't care how good you are at this. Some people fall into the misinformation trap. Some people post their opinions. I'm not always right. I don't mind saying that I'm wrong. I don't care. As long as, I evolve from this and I just keep getting better as a reporter. But I just wanted to address that real quick. I got to go to TikTok, man. They need my attention. I know my TikTokers are freaking out right now, as we don't know what's about to happen or what's about to go down. This war just escalated for real, for real. This just escalated big time. And if it was Ukraine and truly not the Russians, then we know there's gonna be two escalations. There's this bridge or this dam. Oh, there could be three. Actually, there could be three escalations. There's the dam, there's the bridge, the Crimean bridge, and then we know something's going to happen at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. Now, is Ukraine that desperate that they will blow up the plant themselves? It was already reported that the Russians. Well, it makes more sense. No, it has to be Russia on this one because they're already occupying the plant, and they've already been said to be placing explosives inside of the Zaporizhzhia power plant. So I think the Russians will blow that one up. And maybe out of retaliation for whatever Ukraine's going to do next, maybe Ukraine drops the dirty bomb and then, Russia starts to uh, blows up the plant in retaliation. Who knows? Maybe Ukraine attacks the plant. Still could happen. Yes, it can happen. I ain't going to say it can't. I ain't gonna say, I mean, if they don't care about the dam, then they damn sure don't care about the radiation. They've been through Chernobyl before, so I wouldn't expect, I ain't gonna say it's impossible. I ain't gonna say it's impossible. But damn, man, this is crazy. The shit that we wake up to, I keep telling you guys, we can wake up to some shit, man. And one of these days, we're gonna wake up to hearing a plane was shot down, or NATO's involved in a war, or maybe we won't wake up to it. Maybe it will happen in the middle of the day, because that's around their nighttime. Maybe it will happen at night, in their morning. We don't know. But I'm telling you guys, this is escalating, bro. This is escalating bad. So, like I said last night, get your houses in order. I ain't say nothing wrong to the people. I don't know why I got all this backlash from this dude that was really really what do they call that? He was really criticizing me in a bad way. Like, it was cool. I take criticism well, but the way he was doing it was super disrespectful. I'm like, dude, I even said it was my opinion towards the end. If Ukraine did it, they did it. If they didn't, they didn't. But my goal is to keep my people informed. At least somebody is. At least somebody cared to keep going live and trying to tell people stuff, man. But I'm not here to please no one besides, the family that's been here with me since the beginning. I know that not everyone's going to agree with me, and I don't want everyone to agree with me. I just want people to be aware and be safe out there in this fucked up world. Because, as I said, we don't know what's going to happen next. I'm gonna be heading to my TikTok next. I have a lot to report on there. I was kind of waiting for my computer to charge up just in case some news broke off, or just in case we need to look at some military activity or, anything on those lines. I just wanted to have your guys' back on that. On that note, much love to you guys, man. Thank you guys for sticking it out. Thank you guys for being patient. I think we didn't, probably in the last 24 hours, we done probably did like 5 to 6 lives. So this is good. I'm getting back to my Jay the reporter shit. My True News Network shit. Now, is it possible? There's another possibility with the dam too that was brought up, and that's the dam could have been damaged the last time an explosion happened. Remember when the Russians were running away? There was two excuses. There was that Ukraine used the HIMARS on the bridge, and there was that Russia planted explosives on the bridge and blew the bridge up at that time. And that was the bridge of the dam. That was right over. Remember, a piece of that road fell off. There's no new explosions, like videos of explosions. There's only the old one from what I've seen. So I ain't gonna put misinformation. But for what I've seen, I have not seen any new explosion on the dam. And if there's a camera there, then there should be another explosion, caught on camera or caught on satellite or, something like that. But so far I have not seen that. So this makes me believe the bridge probably just broke, or the dam broke from the last explosion, because the water as I said, is at its highest level right now. At this time of year, the water raises at its highest level. So that's more pressure on the dam. So it could have just blown, broke itself apart after the explosion. Maybe the explosion made it weak, and maybe it was a crack that just kept cracking, 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 and then eventually just, you know. But uh, I'm not ruling out that Ukraine did it. I'm not ruling out that Russia did it or that Ukraine did it. The dam's fucked. It's gone. One of the scenarios we were worried about has happened. So that lets you know nothing's impossible in this war. And I have to keep telling you guys, there's no rules to war. If you read The Art of War, there's no rules. There's no rules to war. You blow up a power plant or a nuclear power plant, that's part of war. You have all these people suffer, hundreds of thousands, that's part of war. You're going to do whatever you need to do to try to win the war or to make the country suffer. Not saying I'm going to justify what Ukraine and Russia is doing, but y'all need to know what a war is. At war, there's no rules. Just like in a fight, there's no rules. You're going to use whatever tools you need to use to win that fight. You're not going, especially if you're fighting to the death. You're not going to die, right? You're not going to sit there and just let yourself, get my ass whooped. You're going to fight back. You're going to do anything. If you need to scratch, you need to kick, you need to punch, you need to bite, whatever you need to do, you're going to fucking fight for your life at that point. That's exactly what's going on in this war right now. They're both doing whatever they need to do. It started off with some jabs, and now the jabs are getting harder. Now it's coming with kicks. It's coming with hard hits. Now they're doing some shady shit. And that's what's going to happen in the U.S.-Russia war. It's what's going to happen in the U.S.-China war. They're going to use chemical weapons. There's no rules to that. They can say on the world international stage, hey, you can't do that. It's illegal. But they're going to still use the chemical weapons they did in Syria. They did in Iraq. They did in, all these other wars. They're going to do it again. It's inevitable. So, that's why when people sit here and say that Russia's not going to drop a nuke, it's impossible, there'll be mad destruction. Who's going to stop them? You don't make the rules. There's no rules. So, I mean, if Russia feel like it's the time to drop a nuke, they're going to drop it. Just like if the United States say, hey, Russia, you went too far. It's time for us to drop the nuke on them to get them to back off. They're going to do it. No matter what the American people say. They're going to go ahead. That's war. So to stop saying things are impossible, because obviously that impossible word is starting to really backfire on people. The dam was never supposed to explode. Now it exploded. It's gone. The power plant was never supposed to lose its wastewater. Now it did. So what happens now? It's cooling water. Now it did. What's going to happen now? Now it's going to be a meltdown there. Now if they don't happen there. This war was never supposed to go on Russian territory. Look, they got a whole bunch of saboteurs rushing the Russian border. They got Polish volunteer corps in there now. They got the Legion in there now. They got the Russian volunteer corps in there now. They got Ukrainian saboteurs in there now. They probably got the CIA and FBI in there now. Like, it's no rules. This is what's going to happen. It's going to keep escalating. And Putin knows this. Everybody knows this. It is what it is at this point. For real. It really is what it is. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to address, because I did get a lot of information. I seen that Germany's going to send India 6 submarines. I seen the United States, Japan, and South Korea are already working on the plan to link their radar systems to detect North Korean missiles. And I'm going to just tell you guys this right now. This ain't just for North Korea, it's for China and Russia too. Oh, and if y'all haven't figured out, or if y'all didn't hear yet, there was 4 Russian bombers or warplanes and 4 Chinese warplanes that just approached the South Korean border at the same time. This is the second time within the last year this has happened. Probably more. It probably happened more times. I'm just not thinking of the other times, but They're both running drills in the Pacific. Russia is doing Air Force drills with China, and I'm expecting something to happen towards Japan too, because they're in the Sea of Japan doing these drills. Russia's running some kind of drills in the Sea of Japan, but they're everywhere, and this is a bad sign, guys. Really bad sign. Just keep your eyes open. I'm gonna continue to break the news as the day goes on. Looks like I'm gonna be more active on my YouTube, a little more than usual. And now that I can do these, I could talk 20, 30 minutes with no fucking problem. I don't know who, why though everyone else has a problem with it, but I could talk to you guys 20, 30 minutes to an hour with no problem. I'm so used to it on TikTok that YouTube is just like that. It's nothing. But I'll keep you guys updated. Stay awake. Don't be sleep on this shit. This shit's really hitting the fan. Don't be listening to these critics that don't want nothing to happen, or that thinks nothing's gonna happen. They're always obviously going to be the ones that's wrong in this situation. We were supposed to stop this war a long time ago. Russia was supposed to been run out of weapons. They were supposed to been ran out of Ukraine with their tails between their legs, and none of that's happened. None of that has happened. It's actually gotten worse. They've been attacking Ukraine literally every day since Ukraine tried that Vladimir Putin assassination attempt, and that shows me that they are fully prepared for a full-blown war. And now Ukraine says Russia has enough weapons to produce weapons to wait. What did they say? They have enough. They're able to produce enough missiles to attack Ukraine 2 to 3 times a day over, like 2 to 3 times over. So, not cool, man. Not cool. Not a good war evaluation for those saying that nothing's gonna happen. I will start using my Rumble as well. I want to use my platforms to just try to reach out to as many people as possible. Start using my Clapper eventually. I'm just waiting for really TikTok to permanently ban one of my accounts, but it seems like they're not going to go down that route no more because I don't think I'm creating any more accounts, man. We got 5 accounts. If all those accounts get banned, bro, it's a wrap. I'm done with TikTok. I'm done. So, I'm going to check to see if Javante the Reporter got unbanned. I'm still waiting for the appeal on that. But Conspiracy News Network is good. I don't know if I told my YouTube for the people that's on YouTube. Conspiracy News Network is good on the news tips, so I'll be going live on there. And if that one doesn't fall through, then I'll go live on Javante the Entertainer on my TikTok. And we'll leave it there. But thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for giving me your time. I'll continue to keep you guys updated. Much love. Remember the golden rule: love, unity, and peaceful life. On top of that is preparedness and awareness. I'll be talking to you guys soon. Peace.